Just a short story here. I have been working with Belial for a while now. He is always a brother to me, always have my back, protecting me and helping me through tough times. This is by no means a comprehensive guide to Belial. I am just sharing a minor, but measurable experience with this entity. I got a feeling he loves food, and he loves vast quantities of food. Now if you are new to this channel, you need to know that I live in a big city, that means small apartments. I also have roommates, so pretty much all my occult activities needs to happen in my tiny bedroom. Having said that, earlier in March, when the pandemic started, both my roommates went home to stay with their families. At the same time, there was also a fear of food shortage, so whenever people go grocery shopping, they buy a few weeks' worth of supplies. Then an idea hits me. Instead of a small altar space in my room, why not bring the altar space into the living room? Since my roommates are gone, I can do whatever I want. I took Belial's vessel to the dining table. I laid out all the groceries on the table and offer him the astro energy of all my groceries. We have this relationship where Belial get to enjoy the astro energy of my food, and I enjoy the physical energy of the food. I also like to invoke Belial into my body whenever I am eating anything noteworthy. That way he can experience what I experience. I run a few online businesses, and I noticed a big surge in sales during those early days of the pandemic. Maybe it is because people are stuck at home and forced to shop online, or maybe they got the government checks, and thus wanting to spend more money. Regardless, something just felt magical in the sales figure. Like an invisible hand had been grabbing customers from the ether and dropping them off in my online store. If you own a business, you know what I am talking about. All good things comes to an end, as the saying goes. The college semester is over, and my roommate's lease has ended. Earlier in June, I have a new roommate, who is physically here in the apartment. Unlike my previous roommate, I had to clean out the dining room altar. After all, it's hard to explain to a new roommate I am worshipping the devil, but don't mind me, I am perfectly normal. What comes next you can probably guess. My online business sales slumped ever since I cleaned out Belial's altar. Business was not bad. It was still above average, better than same time last year. A lot of factors could have contributed to my sales data. But that magic I experienced earlier was gone. I asked Belial if it was because the offer of food festival was gone. Belial seems little embarrassed, but he admitted it, like he didn't want to sound like he only helps me when I have something to offer, because we are like brothers, but he said the energy just wasn't enough. It's like asking a friend to paint a house but you didn't give him enough paint. Even if your friend wanted to help you out, the paint job is going to come out spotty. Belial said he is helping me with other areas in my life, so don't pay too much attention to the daily sales. In any case, this is just a small vignette, but I feel it is worthy of sharing because it is yet another example of magical working producing observable, measurable results. What can we learn from this? Belial loves food. He loves vast quantity of food. So offer him a feast whenever possible, he loves it. Also see if you can invoke Belial whenever you are able to enjoy good food. Home cooking, fast food, fine dining, he loves it all. If you work with him, you will feel physically hungry all the time, and you will also eat a lot of food. Expect some weight gain in this path working. One last part, I wasn't planning to say this, but Belial is here nudging me. He said he still retains his angel characteristics, but he is just not on God's commission, sort of like a freelance angel, not completely demonic nor infernal. He said he chose to roam the physical plane because he enjoys human food too much. If you have not worked with Belial before, but you are considering to do so, I would encourage to do at least an introductory ritual and get to know him. He is a little scary to start with, because the sheer level of power emanating from his presence. It would be like meeting a sumo wrestler or Shaquille O'Neal for the first time. It could be a little intimidating, but after a while, he is like a cool older brother. He may take a few fries off your lunch plate from time to time, but he always got your back. I have worked with other spirits before, and in time, I would like to share those stories too. Looking online, I haven't found a lot of people who have specifically worked with Belial. There are a lot of talks about him, but very few true story I can count on to reference. Do you have an experience with this entity? Share your experience on the comments below. One last thing, if you are a YouTuber or have another blog, and you enjoyed this story, which is 100% true, please share it on your channel. Belial would appreciate the attention. Good things happens to people who gain the favor of this powerful spirit.